Here we're going to go.
All right, let's get this started. All right, so miss serve from Georgia.
Very common in early matches, right?
Absolutely. And we have 2 missed serves.
Return the favor.
Okay.
Get the jitters out. All right. Catherine came out firing. Looks like we have a career record here. Rachel and Catherine, 15 and 6, 71%. A very good win record, obviously.
Yeah, I'm excited to see the Tyra and Georgia record in a little bit here.
You give a Tyra a ball like that, that's going down.
Yeah, Tyra is just so athletic and has a lot of power, so it's a no-go. Yeah, and right now we can see Rachel's kind of just getting the, kind of used to the conditions, the ball flying, obviously a little bit with the side. We have pretty high winds today, so.
Like another miss serve?
It looks like yes, even though this was definitely closer.
Yeah, everybody's going to have to figure out the wind. The wind, last time we checked the gusts were like 22 miles an hour, and that's a lot of
wind.
A lot of wind for, pickleball moves around a lot with wind. Obviously, if you play outdoors.
At the end of the day, we do play with a wiffle ball. Oh. Oh, great hands from all 4 ladies. And this is why we love women's doubles, right? And this is, I think, what we can expect along the whole match here from the 4 ladies. All of them great hands. Oh, a little bit of love from the tape there. And there we see Georgia and Tyra's career record, 43-12, 78.2% winning percentage.
That's why either one of these teams could be on championship court right now. Just, a shot here, a shot there.
Yeah, that ball flying a little bit high from Tyra. Rachel able to finish it.
That's one of Georgia's superpowers to me is her vision, and she sees a ball that's marginally attackable, and all of a sudden it's on you, and it's such a well-developed shot by her. The shape of the shot, where she puts it, it's just really hard to figure out.
Yeah, the placement was very good as well.
That's a Tyra special, that cut. Yeah, really good job with that. Cuts the ball, slices it away so that you can't really get a paddle on it.
Oh, okay, so Rachel decided to pull the trigger, but Tyra was ready with her forehand there, jamming Catherine a little bit there.
That's something you see more in the women's game, I think, than in the men's game, even the mixed game, which is that outside dink, middle attack through the middle. It's a more common shot. I think Annalise, the original, not the original, but she uses it a lot. So.
Nice cover there from Rachel. She was ready for it. However, she was a little bit far off the kitchen line.
And I don't think dropping against Tyra is a good strategy in my mind.
Yeah, that just went in on that overhead. The ball was flying a little bit with the wind. The wind is really moving the ball a lot.
Yeah.
And here you guys have it. So 76 degrees, humidity 67%, and the gusts are even higher than they were before, 23.4 miles per hour. So definitely feeling it and seeing it on the court as well.
Gonna have to find the tornado shelter soon. There's that attack again that we talked about earlier.
Great put away there from Rachel. Good spot.
Yeah, Catherine initiated the whole thing from the attack off the court, you know, the cross-court dink, and then attack through the middle, and then that generated put away later on. But I think on this court you'd have to say, what, Tyra and Rachel. Georgia has pretty good power too, but Tyra and Rachel definitely putting the ball away. Martina, are you surprised to see how much Catherine's attacking early? Usually Catherine is thought of as more of a you know, soft game player, so maybe we can talk about that on the next break.
Oh, great get there from Catherine. Just a little high, obviously, and getting punished by Tyra. Great placement there from Catherine. She actually took a little bit of pace away from that ball, kept it low to Georgia's feet, and got her.
That's
Yeah.
a beautiful shot. I think Georgia's one of the best players on the women's circuit in volleying her dinks, right? She doesn't let a lot of dinks get behind her. You saw 2 dinks she took out of the air there. She just repositioned them. Then she gets the third one, and you're not sure what she's going to do, and then she just flicks it down the middle for the clean winner. So really good technique.
Yeah, and to your point, she gets super close to the kitchen line, and just kind of her angle on the paddle and her grip she's able to just kind of like flop it around, or I'm not sure, turn the wrist, and basically makes the ball in with a beautiful flick. So our referees are just reminding our spectators to not walk around and sit during the points. Wait till the point is over. Unusual mistake there from Georgia.
She was going for the misdirect behind Catherine there and missed the spot.
Trust me, she's not going to miss it again if she gets that ball, but that could be also the wind bringing the ball down a little bit faster than she was expecting.
That's a good leave there. And speaking of spectators, Martina, it's great to see all these spectators watching this bronze medal match here at the PPA Zimmer Biomet and Cape Coral Open. I like that move by Tyra. She missed the shot, but I love the move over to take and then put away. She has that put away power there, and sometimes we miss those. Doesn't mean it was a wrong shot to take. Great sequence there by Tyra. Tyra has those interesting volleys. She's, I think she's one of the few players that actually slices the volley, right? The forehand, she slices it a lot, keeps that ball low. If you're just joining us, there's a lot of wind on the court right now. We said, what, 24 miles an hour, was it, Martina?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's pretty high today. Yeah, and I think it's not done yet. It's supposed to get even more windy this afternoon as we head into the next match and next matches.
Yeah, that's the thing with that slice. So Georgia hits that slice return. That ball stays really low. It makes it much harder for a player like Rachel to get the paddle under the ball, which is what she needs to do to generate that topspin that she's trying to generate. So, you know, different spins do different things, and There's that cut by Tara, her
Yeah.
signature cut. I think she has a copyright on that. I think.
Let's take another look. Great shot. That ball doesn't advance much, and if it does, it goes kind of sideways, diagonal, so super difficult to get. A little too high there from Georgia.
Yeah, Rachel's. I think Rachel has. I don't want to say underrated power, but maybe it's not fully appreciated out there. The power of Rachel when she gets a high ball, forehand or backhand. There's that Georgia vision we were talking about earlier, where she sees the first ball, she's able to. She knows exactly what she's going to do. She can put the first ball here, then she's going to come in, put the second ball there, point over.
And she keeps the momentum going forward. Just a little too high. And that's, I think, also, I mean, their things are a little bit too high from that side now. They're trying to maybe get, put a little bit more on it because they are against the wind. So we can see those mistakes happen. There is it again, that flake forehand from Georgia.
Yeah, Catherine read it well, maybe a nanosecond late on it. I think she got what she wanted there, Martina. Just the wind held it up a little bit. But going back to the wind you were talking about, for right now, for Georgia and Tyra on the opposite side there, right, they're having to judge the wind as it gusts and doesn't gust, right? So how hard you hit the third in that particular moment based on the wind, it's difficult to make the adjustment.
Yeah, Catherine was ready for it this time, and also it was going a little bit to the left side of her body, whereas the one before was going to the right side. What a point. Amazing. All four ladies, great hands.
All the spectators here are recognizing that's a fantastic point. Timeout action here. We'll be back with you for the rest of game one at the Cape Coral Open Zimmer Biomet.
I am joined here by Tony.
Pleasure to be with you, Martina. This is so far lived up to the billing. We have Tyra and Georgia serving up 8-4, and we'll see if Rachel and Catherine can get the side out here.
Okay, so good idea from Catherine, letting that ball go from back and flick cross body.
And they
from
got
Tyra.
they got what they wanted from the timeout, Martina. They got the side out, so we'll see if they can build on it.
Yeah, that's what we call a good timeout, when you win the next point after a timeout. Let's see if they can get a point and close the gap for 8-2. Oh, what a great speed up off the bounce.
Yeah, we call that a pull, right? And that's excellent pull by Georgia, very disguised, and through the middle for the clean one.
Well handled there. That wasn't an easy shot, even though it looked like it.
No, because if she touches the net, it's a fault, so you got to stay away from the net on that one. I think Catherine won that point like 2 times.
Yeah.
But you have to do so much against these players. Their defense is so solid.
This time Tyra made the adjustment and didn't go so wide with that flick cross court.
Yeah, and that flick basically sets up the put away, right? So the flick to the body, get the pop up, and then the put away.
Oh, tough one. That was a little too low for that flick, and Georgia was all over that one. And that will conclude the game 1, 11-4 for Georgia Johnson and Tyra Black. Stay with us for game 2.
Green light to attack Catherine whenever she wants. Whenever she gets a ball that she feels she can attack, they're going to go after Catherine. Catherine's doing a good job with it, right? She's not doing a terrible job about it, but it's just, you know, if you can just keep lighting up a player over and over again, I would move the players. I would move Catherine to the right and Rachel to the left and see how that works. That was an ATP attempt by Catherine, left a little bit short. So first point of the second game goes to Georgia and Tyra.
Yeah, she had a good look. Oh.
Georgia makes it, what, 96% of the time?
Nice power there from Catherine and patience.
So hard to put the ball away, you know, in these matches when the players are positioned defensively correctly. But, yeah, definitely put that one away.
Nice, and the whole Rachel there started a whole firefight there with a pull down the line from her forehand. And great job. I mean, it's incredible. All of these shots, all of these rallies are so long, and it's anybody's rally at the end. Nice. And there we can see Rachel's ball sitting or staying a little bit lower as well with the against the wind, right? So she can kind of hit out on her ball a little bit more, whereas from this side she had to control it a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree. And also you're seeing Tyra and George on this side having to adjust to balls that they would normally crack and put away. They're having to track them a little, you know, they'll be more cautious with them. So.
Yeah, Georgia got stuck a little bit there with her feet. Just needed like a step more forward.
Yeah, I expect Georgia to continue that pattern and keep on attacking Catherine.
Nice inside out attack there from Rachel to the forehand of Georgia. She was expecting a back in.
Agreed. Switching defense to offense, all right? And it's amazing how they're able to defend, right, Martina? Defend, but keep the ball low, right? So they're defending hard shots, but they're able to defend with a low shot, which is, you know, obviously a talent.
Yes, all of these ladies are incredibly talented and great players. Oof.
If you're just joining us on the near court here, we have Georgia and Tyra against Catherine and Rachel on the far court in the black. This is the bronze medal match at the Zimmer Biomet Cape Coral Open on the PPA Tour.
Too good there from Georgia and Tyra.
But I expect that to continue, Martina. Basically, you see how, but not there. But earlier, Georgia's going to keep attacking Catherine, looking for openings. Not going to win them all, but, she's been winning more than half. So.
Nice pressure there from Catherine and Rachel, forcing Tyra to miss. Okay, so a little bit of a flick attack there from Catherine through the middle. And Tyra just overhit it a little bit. It might be the side as well, as we talked about a bit before.
That's 2 flicks in a row by Catherine with success, so maybe she'll go to that well a little bit more.
But what I liked about it, it was from the middle, but she actually went inside out, so she went to Tyra's backhand instead of her forehand. This time, Tyra was ready, so not 3 times.
Tyra said, "You're not doing that to me 3 times, but I'll take 2 out of 3. I think Meatloaf said 2 out of 3 ain't bad." Tough break there for Rachel on the net ball, but hey, 2 points on a side out. I think players don't appreciate that enough. 2 points on a side out is a solid turn to serve.
Oh, wow. Great hands there. I mean, these hands battles are just incredible.
Yeah, you don't expect the ball to come back, and it comes back, and then Tyra found a really nice spot there down the middle.
It comes back 3 times. The point is over 3 times already, you feel like, and then it just keeps coming back.
Agreed. Surprised Georgia didn't step in front of that one to take it. I'm also a little surprised, maybe it's because of the wind, but Tyra's forehand drives right now are kind of seem a little loopy and floaty, which I'd expect her to crack them a little more, but could be the wind that she's being a little more careful.
Oh, a little too low there.
And I actually think Tyra is probably one of the better short hop dinkers. Yeah, a tiny bit too low. But she's one of the best short hop players, I think. She's developed a really good short hop. And Georgia is too, actually. Short hopping the dinks or the transition balls.
Yeah, Georgia got caught in the transition there a little bit.
Tyra was trying to do the right thing, but wind got first. It's good to see that Rachel. I know she had some damage to her leg. I guess she had some KT tape before, but I don't see it on her leg. So hopefully she's feeling better with the leg. So it looks like they are going the opposite direction, Martina, with Rachel now playing on the left and Catherine on the right. So.
Oof.
That's a great get.
Oh, overhits it a little bit there, Rachel. What a great point. And we could see in the middle of that point, the wind really, really picked up. So well handled there from the players.
The amount of concentration, Martina, to track that ball with that wind moving it is crazy at this level.
too good there from
Did,
Georgia. What a
did Tyra
combination.
dig that between her legs? Georgia and Tyra are serving up 5-3 in game 2. I'm joined by Martina Frantova, professional pickleball player and great commentator. It's a pleasure to be with you. Not the way you want to come back from a timeout, right, Martina?
Yeah, missing a return. Not the best start, but hey, shake it off and let's go.
So I got a curious note here, Martina. So you had Rachel and Catherine unwound the stack there, putting Catherine again on the left. I'm not sure why they're going back to that, but you saw it didn't work out very well there, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, I thought I might have gone a little wide, but I don't think we made a call there, so ball stays in, and I think it did stay in anyway.
That's that slice by Tyra, you know. She has such control over that forehand, and I think she's gotten really good too at just keeping the paddle out in front. She's one of the better players on the women's circuit in my mind with keeping the paddle out in front on those shots.
Yeah, unfortunate break there, and I think this match seems to be getting a little bit away from Catherine and Rachel on the far side there. Let's see if they can get a side out here.
Yeah, I'm surprised to see they keep on switching here, but obviously it's their decision. If I was their coach, I would have them be. I would have them stay exactly the way they are now, not unwind, but they're choosing unwind, and I think Georgia and Tyra are happy to have them do that.
Yeah, it seems to be that they just prefer it that way. So they're going to stick to it, and we have first match point of this match. Tyra to serve. Oh, and that ball just stays on top of the net there. Tough break. Okay, well, that will do it. Congratulations, Georgia Johnson, Tyra Black. 11-4, 11-3. What a match.
That was a great match. You know, the score didn't look like it, but it was a really good match. A couple of bad breaks there for Rachel and Catherine.